If you have more than one figure, or your figure's in a pose where it can't stand on its own. This one, the hands are all even, so it can stand by itself. But if I wanted it this direction, it can't stand on its own. So if you have more than one figure, or a figure that cannot balance by itself, you will need a base for your figure. So we get a thick piece of cardboard. This is not the same cardboard that we built your figure out of. On the ugly side is where you write your name and your class. And then you need a smaller piece of cardboard. Some of them might be plain, some of them might be recycled, and they have a picture on the other side. Make sure that if it is one with a picture on the other side, that we hide that picture. Take your piece of cardboard and we fold it in half, and then you fold backwards so it looks like a zigzag, an M, a bird, whatever you want to call it. This center part is going to get a cut. So we take it, and on that center line, we cut a slit, but we also need to cut again to cut out a teeny tiny little sliver from it. Once you have the slit cut, you have to figure out how many people do you have? Where do they need to stand on this board? And that's how you figure out your placement. And plus, it does matter what direction this goes, because it can only hold your person one way. So my person would go in the little slot if I want it to stand like this. And if I had more than one person, I'm going to make sure there's room for both on here. And then wherever it will stand, take your base and just kind of mark the corners so you know where it needs to go. And if it's helpful, look at where your slit is and mark. That's the direction it needs to be. And then we hot glue. So we take a little bit of hot glue, put it on the bottom, and stick it down. And if your person's going to stay in this location and you don't want it to wobble, you can also put a little hot glue and hot glue it to the base as well. And if you would like, you can, you don't have to, you can paint the base so it's not cardboard color. Just if you're going to paint it, that needs to be done before your person gets secured to this little post.